Hey guys, I know it's been a few months, but I just got hit with the heaviest brain fog, and I guess you can say that both my mind and my body were too tired to function. Anyways, I figure while I grind away at several projects that became a lot bigger and harder to handle, today we're diving into a bunch of new trailers for upcoming animated projects because the strikes are over, the holiday season is upon us, we're swimming in trailers,
Because you really need anyone else!
and I just want something smaller and fun to do while I get my video making juices back. Plus, 2023 has been spoiling us with some great animated content. I mean, just look at all the movies we were blessed with. They've all been fun to watch, and we're still going. So sit back, hit that like and subscribe, I'll share some opinions, and we'll have a cozy good time. I'm also a little bit sick, so if my voice sounds kinda weird, that's probably why. First off, we got Trolls Band Together. I just need to know if this is before Singing killed his grandma.
I'm not! Why won't you eat?
The Whopper killed my grandma, okay?
Also, it's weird that DreamWorks kept Branch's hair black when the whole thing in Trolls is that Branch got his colors back. I'm unashamedly a Trolls fan. I love Broppy, I think the Trolls movies are fun, and the crafty textures are visually pleasing. I know it's like the black sheep in the modern DreamWorks catalog. I mean, Boss Baby isn't far behind, but I think between the jukebox musical, the pop songs, James Corden, the Trolls franchise gets a pretty bad rep. I guess I have a higher tolerance for James Corden than most people who are tired of this man. Just a little though. I'm always skeptical about the third DreamWorks movie. I think the only one that's like good is Madagascar 3. But the Narc joke was funny, and Trolls is a pretty low stakes franchise to me, so I'm just excited to see the babies again. But what is this plot? DreamWorks loves pulling out that missing family card in their sequels, huh? But the boy band jokes are pretty clever. I think those jokes are more for the millennial crowd, which are the parents of the current target audience. Like, I only know what they're talking about because of pop culture osmosis, but maybe it's a growing up in America thing. The good thing is, I don't have to wait long to see how this trilogy plays out, cause this comes out on Friday. Also coming out Friday is Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. I had a friend introduce me to the graphic novel years ago, and I watched the movie for the first time this year. I thought it was okay, but I think the movie was made when the novel wasn't finished, so to have the whole cast back in animation form is just crazy. So far I'm all in on this project because that animation is stellar. I can't wait to binge it. Next on the list is Leo. I love when a trailer shows you the whole movie in under 3 minutes. I love when studios don't have faith in original movies that aren't well-known IPs. Don't you just love when Netflix barely promotes animation unless it has Adam Sandler? Leo looks good. It definitely feels like one of those feel-good movies that'll charm your pants off. The plot of this feels very simple. He goes to these kids' homes, he talks to them about their problems and bond with them and change their lives forever, basically. But they kept pointing out how old Leo is. So are they killing him in the end? Am I going to cry in Adam Sandler is Leo? Also, I don't remember if I got any laughs from the trailer. Literally, the funniest thing in this is Leo himself. Like, if you show me a poster of Leo and ask me who voices him, I'd probably say Adam Sandler. Like, he just looks like Adam Sandler. It's kind of like the Will Smith fish effect from Shark Tale. Like, how did they design an animal so closely to the actors? I hope they're saving all the good jokes in the movie because I don't want to just sit there and then cry at the end. Like, if I'm gonna cry, at least make me laugh in between, you know? But he is a Macy's parade balloon, so it's easy to guess that Netflix is banking on the movie's success. Also, I think this is a musical. They didn't call it a musical event though, and I don't think they featured any original songs in the trailer. But there are shots that clearly say musical, so either Netflix thinks Adam Sandler singing is gonna turn people off, or Netflix thinks Adam Sandler singing isn't on the memeable level as Lin-Manuel Miranda singing.
If I can prove that I never touched my balls.
So they're not promoting. Oh, the description says animated musical comedy. Oh, okay, so Netflix just doesn't want to promote animated projects like usual. I guess we'll hear Adam Sandler sing when the movie comes out. Can't wait. Can't wait to hear Adam Sandler sing. Next, we have Disney's Wish. I'm genuinely excited about this movie. Definitely not because Chris Pine is in it and he plays a villain who sings and does little magic swirls with his hand. Okay, that's like 90% of my excitement, but I also think the song This Wish is a banger. I have had the song in my head while washing dishes for weeks now. I do have some concerns, mainly with the animation. I remember the art style looking better on the big screen when I watched Barbie in theaters, but Disney really wants us to know that this is the Disney 100 movie, and I really think that this film should have been in 2D, especially after watching Once Upon a Studio, which is a big sign that Disney still has the talent in the 2D department. Also, I feel like Wish might run into a cliche problem. Not that the movie is cliche, but since it's an anniversary project, it's going to heavily lean into references and Easter eggs. We kinda already see this with the Seven Dwarfs reference in Asha's Friends. I just hope the movie still has its own personality and not just relating to Disney's past projects. I'm still excited about Wish though. The songs are catchy, the star looks cute, although we were robbed from having this human version. And there's Chris Pine. Next up is The Boy and The Heron. Listen, I'm really not a dub person, but the fact that Robert Pattinson brought his patoosie to his voice acting.
Your mother, she's awaiting your rescue.
Like, I'm sold. I'll watch this in dub and sub. I'll be there to witness this in IMAX. I still don't know what the plot is because this trailer didn't really give anything away, but I'm sad. The last Ghibli movie I saw in theaters was Arrietty, so this should be fun. I'm probably very likely to cry. Next up we have Chicken Run: Dawn of the Nugget. Now, I don't have any strong feelings for Chicken Run, mainly because I have an irrational fear of their legs. But I do love Aardman. I didn't think much of it when the teaser came out, but the new trailer came out today. And I guess plot-wise, they're doing a Little Mermaid 2. The girls that get it, get it. The animation looks really polished, and the sets look a lot more detailed. So it's cool to see that Netflix budget putting in the work. It's a bit hard to see if the offbeat humor is still in this movie since it's a trailer. But the bike joke gave me a good laugh.
What a lovely thought!
So I think we're in good hands. I still don't have strong feelings for this, but I'm optimistic, so I'll definitely be tuning in. Next up, we got Illumination's Migration. Look, I don't know if it's the Taylor Swift, the lack of minions, or the abundance of clouds covering the weird Illumination sky. But guys, I'm gonna let my Delulu win because this movie looks like a good time. I think with the more recent Illumination movies such as Sing 2, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and even Rise of Gru, Illumination is starting to play to its strengths, which is action-adventure eye candy. Don't get me wrong, it's still junk food for the soul, but I think they're starting to put more effort into the movie experience rather than just making enough noises to distract your 3-year-old toddler at Chili's on a Tuesday night.
My favorite thing about the movie is like it feels like a movie. It feels like a real go to the theater film movie that you
I also have a higher tolerance for Aquafina, I guess. Because I actually didn't hate Scuttlebutt from the live-action Little Mermaid. That's probably the hottest take from me in this video. I know she's in everything, everywhere, all at once, though not in that surprisingly. I think she fits this pigeon character better because she's animated like this really feral rat with wings. So it suits her energy here. Now the weakest part of Illumination movies is the lack of plot, and I think it continues with Migration. I really don't think Illumination is going to pull out some modern masterpiece like this, but I'm actually interested to see what this road trip movie has in store. Or is it Cloud Trip? Because they fly. After that is Pokemon Concierge, and oh my gosh, I've been needing another comfy stop motion show since the Rilakkuma series. I love the handmade look and how fuzzy a lot of the Pokemon are. This type of 3D Pokemon fits their designs a lot better than the games, because this isn't just 2D Pokemon design, make it 3D with realistic fur texture slapped onto it. The slice of life vibes with the vacation setting is really setting this up to be a cozy watch. Then we got Orion and the Dark. It's really fun to see Jacob Tremblay back in animation, and now that he's a teenager, it's refreshing to hear a teenage character sound his age. The human designs don't entice me that much, but I do like the look of these nighttime characters, and that ink rip effect on the skies gave me a cute little dopamine boost. But I found out that the writer for this is the same one who wrote Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and Anomalisa, so I'm definitely more excited to see this now. Kinda bummed that's not going to be in theaters though. I think the nighttime scenes will look amazing on the big screen. And then we have the Garfield movie. Sony, I don't think you chose a more complicated title to put into the Garfield movie library. What to say about the Garfield movie?
Kind of the reason why you go to watch something on the big screen, I think.
Well, I don't really vibe with the design for the animals. I think they used too much fur texture. They're not as horrendous as the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies, but Odie freaks me out. I mean, John looks good though. They gave him a glow up for this movie, and I'm sure I'll be seeing some thirst edits when this movie comes out. I'm really tired of the big-eyed baby design, but a small character having a bottomless stomach is funny though, so that cancels out, I guess. Chris Pratt really didn't try voice acting in this, huh? Like, how did it go from Robert Pattinson
I'll be your guide.
to Chris Pratt?
And if you have young children, this would be a good time for them to leave the room.
I don't think Garfield needs a celebrity voice for a movie. Like, if SpongeBob can keep Tom Kenny's voice, why can't Garfield keep Frank Welker? Or just get a celebrity with the lower voice at least? I mean, you did it with Bill Murray. Anyways, I'm glad that the director is the guy who brought us Emperor's New Groove and Cats Don't Dance. That's it though, those are the only two projects. And finally, we have Inside Out 2. God, I'm so glad we can finally bury that awful thumbnail now that we have an actual teaser. I think the colors look a lot more vibrant compared to the first movie, and the character design for Anxiety is spot on. I love how she came with baggage and is just a little gremlin. I mean, I should be mad because Anxiety is the reason why I am the way I am. But look at her! And I think the new emotions, envy, embarrassment, and ennui will have some really creative and stylized designs as well, which is a welcome trend with the new era of Pixar. Overall, it's a cute teaser. I like everyone's sleepy time looks. Even though Mindy Kaling and Bill Hader aren't returning, I'm sure Pixar has found some pretty good replacements. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Are you also excited about these projects? Or maybe you're more cautious about them than I am? Did I miss any trailers you want to talk about? Tell me in the comments. I hope you had a cozy time. Now, please leave my house. Okay, bye!